Okay, we have completed the buffer solution theory session. We have completed the buffer solution level 1 question session. Now we are into the numerical session and level 2 session. Okay, in this question, after learning the basics and application of the concept without much tricky questions, we have done with the level 1. Okay, but that was only bridge questions. That type of questions nowadays we are not getting in the examination. Like this is the question paper extracted from the NTA Abhyas. Okay, NTA Abhyas is an app provided by the central government. Okay, HRD Ministry of the central government, which is NTA is the institution where it is going to conduct all your mains, NEET, all examinations, including CSIR, JRF, everywhere it is only agency. So it had developed an app called as Abhyas app. Okay. So there they have given 70 to 80 model papers. So this was the question from the question paper 60, Abhyas paper number 60 and question number. If you want, you can refer also paper number 60, question number 3 of the Abhyas app. Okay. So with this, what you will know, you will come to know the present trend of the questions. Okay. So you will be in convergent with the present level of questions. Earlier, only one yearly once exam will be conducted, but it is not like that. Nowadays, for 6 shift, 7 shift, 8 shift, sometimes depending on the strength, number of exams per year only, it will be 12 to 13 shifts. Okay, 2 times a year and 6 to 7 shifts per chance. Like that. So more number of questions are to be framed. That's why depth of the question increased a lot. Okay. So this is one question you can definitely identify the difference between old questions and present questions. Okay. For that purpose only, I have selected this question to make you convergent with the present level of questions. Okay. So try to do it. I will explain the question and then you solve. If not able to get or doing but taking lot of time, then I will tell you the trick also. Okay. So what will be the pH of solution formed by mixing 10 ml of 0.1 molarity NaH2PO4 and 15 ml of 0.1 molarity Na2HPO4. Okay, given for H3PO4, pKa1 and pKa2, both values are given. Understood? See, the beauty of question is nowhere it is mentioned. Why we are discussing here? Because buffer solutions we are discussing. Okay, but when you actually appear in the IIT mains or any exam, entrance exam, that time what happens, you will be studying all 2 years of course and all chapters will be combined together. That time it will be very difficult to identify even chapter name or topic name. Anywhere it is mentioned buffer question, and see how confusing. Na2HPO4, NaH2PO4. What is the difference between both of them? Here one sodium, here two sodium, here two hydrogen, here one hydrogen. And which is acid, which is base, which is salt, how to identify? And H3PO4 is given, but only 2Ka is given. So which value we have to use? That all you have to judge by your knowledge. Okay, let me see, will you able to solve it or not? Okay, these are the options. Option A 7, option B 6.9, option C 7.4, option D 7.5. Okay, now listen carefully. In this question, here Na2HPO4, here it is NaH2PO4, which is acid, which is salt. How you will identify? The substance which got more number of hydrogen is acid, less number of hydrogen is a salt. When you replace this hydrogen with sodium, you will get this salt. Is it understood? So that means this is salt, this is acid. Okay. So formula will be pH is equal to pKa plus log of salt. Salt is concentration is Na2HPO4. Okay. Why I am taking Na2HPO4 as a salt, is it understood? Then another type is NaH2PO4. Okay. Now, problem is with which pKa we have to use. Problem will be which pKa we have to use. How you will decide? See here, already first hydrogen is replaced, second hydrogen is to be replaced here. So there is no use of the pKa1. pKa1 is only for substitution of first dissociation constant. Now we are in the second dissociation constant. So this will be pKa2. So pKa2 will be 7.2 plus. Okay. Now log concentration of NaH2PO4. NaH2PO4 is how much? 10 into zero point 0.1 NaH2PO4. Okay, 15 into 0.1. That means it will be 1.5 divided by 10 into 0.1, this one. Okay, so 7.2 plus log 1.5, something 7.2 greater than. So if you accurately calculate one among this, you will get, and answer for this question is actually 7.37. Okay, on simplifying, how much you will get? 7.37, but nearby option is what? C option. C option is 7.4. Okay, note down this question if you are not solved and not got this. Okay, next question is an amount of 0.15 mole of pyridinium chloride added to 500 ml of 0.2 molarity pyridine. Find pH of resulting solution. Resulting solution pH you have to find. Okay, here the answer to this question is B. What is the answer? B. First of all, you should be very careful that the pyridine is a base. Okay. So what is added? Pyridinium chloride. This is a salt. What is pyridinium chloride? This is benzene at one corner. It will nitrogen. This is pyridine. So C5H5N. Okay. When you add HCl, this is going to be N and HCl, pyridinium chloride. Okay. So this is the salt it is formed. Understood? So after this concentration, by using this, what you will find out? First POH. POH formula will be POH is equal to pKb plus log of concentration of salt upon base. Okay. So once you get to POH by using this formula, Kb is already given. So pKb you will find out 9 minus log 1.5. pKb will be what? 9 minus log 1.5. And now you are aware what is the concentration of pyridinium chloride. This is moles, this is the volume. Understood? This is molarity. So from this you can substitute at base and salt. And you will get POH, you will get 10 to the POH will be, I think, 11. Okay, POH will be 11, so pH will be how much? 5. Because, sorry, 9. POH will be how much? You will get, if you simplify this, you will get POH is equal to 9. So once POH is equal to 9, then pH will be how much? 5. So pH is 5, then H positive concentration, or pH only you want. So pH of resulting solution is 5. Okay, is it understood? Okay, very nice question. Actually, it appeared to be titration question, but it is not titration question. It is from buffer solution only. Okay, we have taken an acid of acetic acid. In the level 1, there is one question related to it. Okay. So acetic acid is titrated with what? 0.1 molarity NaOH. Okay. Now, then what happened? There will be complete neutralization, 1/4 neutralization, 3/4 neutralization. So after adding 1/4 of the neutralization, after adding 3/4 of neutralization, what will be the pH difference? That means you have to find out two pH. One pH at 1/4, another pH is at 3/4. Then you have to subtract both of them. Then answer, you need not to simplify. See the options. According to the options, you have to keep your answer. See here, first we should write the neutralization reaction CH3COOH plus NaOH. Okay, so it will give you after neutralization CH3COONA plus H2O. Okay, so let us take A moles. This is 0, 0. Okay, so 1/4 of neutralization means A minus 1 A by 4. Okay, this will be what? A by 4. So here see, salt and weak acid is left over or not? This will be 3 A by 4 will be left over. Is it understood? Okay, good. And so here it is 3A by 4. Okay, 3A by 4 and A by 4. Is it understood why it is only 1/4 of neutralization took place? A moles are there. For complete neutralization, we should write it as a minus A, but he told only 1/4 is to be carried out. So this is A minus 4. So A minus A by 4. So this will be A by 4. Now in this condition, it is salt only because see salt and acid. Salt plus acid, it is buffer. So that's why in question nowhere it is a titration. So people will feel that this is a titration question, but it is not so. It is a question of what? Question of buffer solution. Okay, so we will use the buffer formula. pH is equal to pKa. Okay, plus log of salt. Salt will be A by 4 divided by 3A by 4. Okay, so like that, when it is 3/4, this will be 3A by 4, this will be 3A by 4. Just it will be reciprocated. So then you will get what answer? 2 log 3 you will get. What answer you will get? 2 log 3. Difference we want. What you want? Difference. Difference of the both you will get 2 log 3 as a final answer. Okay. Procedure is it understood? 1/4, 3/4 is not a titration. It is a neutralization question. Sorry, acidic basic buffer question. Okay, good question. It can be A also, no problem. Okay, A minus A by 4. Actually, we are titrating. See, why I have taken 0 to avoid confusion is we are titrating an acetic acid with NaOH. So slowly, we will add NaOH. Okay, then neutralization will be over. So initially, this will be 0. If I write A moles, that means complete neutralization. Is it understood? Once again, I am explaining. This is being titrated with NaOH. That means this will be in conical flask. This will be in the burette. So burette, slowly, we will put the drops till the time neutralization is taking place. But here question is not to neutralize full. First neutralize 1/4 neutralization. Second neutralize 3/4 of the neutralization. Okay. So if I write here A, that is complete neutralization. Acid and base completely neutralized. But question is about only 1/4 or 3/4. Is this doubt clear now? Okay, next question is a volume of 20 ml of 0.8 molarity HCN. HCN mixed with 80 ml. Acid is 0.8 and 20 ml. Base is 80 ml and 0.4 salt. Sorry, not base, it is salt. Okay. So then find pH of resulting solution. This is one of the direct question. Okay. Here pH is equal to pKa plus log of concentration of salt divided by concentration of acid. Okay. So pKa, this will be 10 minus log 2.5 pKa. Okay. Plus log of salt. What is the salt here? 0.4. Okay. Actually 0.4 into 80 M1V1. Okay. So 0.4 into 80 divided by total volume will be 100. Okay. Total divided by 20 into 0.8. 20 into 0.8 divided by again 100. Okay. Is it visible to all of you? So I am reading out or I will write somewhere else. It is 0.4. This is molarity into volume. You will get millimoles. Okay. 0.4 into 80 divided by total volume 80 plus 20. Actually, you need not to write that because that is going to get cancelled. And for acid, uh, 0.8 into 20 divided by 100. So this and this will get cancelled. Normally, you need not to write the volume to save time. Okay. So on applying log, you will get answer 9.9. How much you will get? 9.9 is the correct answer. Only simplification is left over. Rest all procedure I have told. The people who are making mistake, they are mistaking only at this place. Okay. So all different varieties or different models of questions are being discussed. Okay, next question. A base imidazole has a Kb of 1 into 10 to the power of minus 7. In what volume should we mix HCl and imidazole to be mixed to make 120 ml of buffer at pH 7? Okay, total solution must be how much? 120. But it is your interest how much of HCl you should take, how much of imidazole you have to take. Okay. So this is what ratio you have to find out. Out of 120, how many ml of this, how many ml of this you should mix. But the answer pH must be how much? 7. Okay, in this question, what you have to do? Simple. pH is equal to pKa. Okay. pH is equal to pKa or not. This is pKb or pKa. Both are same because 7. Understood? Now, in this question, when will be it will be same? When salt concentration and base concentration should be same. Okay. So for that, what I will take? Imidazole. Okay, so that I will take as a simple OH minus plus HCl. Okay, so that it is going to form salt plus water. Understood? Now total concentration, total volume is 120 ml. If this is X, total volume is 120 minus X. This, if I am mixing, okay, this should be 0. Is it understood? Total will be 120 minus X and X. After that, what will happen? There will be some concentration will be left over here. 120 minus X and minus 2X. This will be 0. And this will be X. Is it understood? So these two volumes must be same. What must be same? These two volumes, 120 minus 2X and X must be same. Because salt concentration and base concentration, okay, weak base and salt, so this must be same. Okay, so 120 minus 2x is equal to x, so this will be 3x is equal to 120, therefore x is equal to how much? It is 40. So what should be the concentration? This base should be how much? 120 minus 40, this should be 40, and this should be is that I am doing correct only, no? Sorry, acid we have to take. Okay. So 40 and 80. Answer should be what? Total 80. 80 and 40. Then you will get total of 120. Understood? What this concentration is 120 minus X. Okay. Base should be 120 minus 40. That is equal to 80. And this should be what? 40. Is it correct? Understood? Once again, I am explaining. See, I am taking suppose X milliliter of HCl. Then base, that is imidazole, will be 120 minus X. So this is initially. After reacting, this will be subtracted from here. Acid plus base. Okay, so this will be 0. And this much will be formed. Okay. So, but to make pH is equal to pKa, these two values must be same. So by that I have calculated x equal to how much? 40. So if x is equal to 40, base imidazole should be taken as 120 minus 40, 80 ml, and acid we should take 40 ml. So 80 and 40 is the answer. Is it understood? Any doubt in this one?